So hello my fellow people, my name is Bronkel and I'm basically doing an update video to SBDWolf's and Fricker's guides bzw. tutorials to show you what was discovered after they did their showing of strats and explanations of them. It's not much, but I think since there are no runs out there with all the strats included that are found, or optimizations also, I think it's time to just do it, to put it out there, not just on Discord, where it is a little bit scrambled around already because of a lot of talk in between, and stuff gets under the rug basically, so do it a little bit easier to find for everyone. Let's do this really quick here. On the top left I listed what I basically will show here. It's not much, as I said, but it's important, I will say, because some of them are pretty decent time saves, and especially the first one will make your life easier. The last one too, I will say. So yeah, let's start with the graveyard start. Depending on what strat you do, I just assume that you watched SBDWolf's runs and maybe even his tutorial by now, and you act accordingly and try to replicate some of his strats. Then you will also likely do the start of this, like him. But there is a little difference I do, or you can do, not just I do, but you can do. You too. You can cut the corner a little bit at the beginning. So basically what he does is run up here, turn around, jump, and then basically this hyena should stay here. Let me retry that to show you probably what, like this. This is what he does, right? It's completely fine. It's faster than standing in the middle and let them both jump at you and you bounce on them on the same time. It's faster. But like I said, you can cut a corner, turn around earlier, jump a little bit later, jump also a little bit earlier, and then do this. This jumps, they both exhausted. So cut early, jump around the bone pile, let get hit, and you basically it has multiple advances over what SBDWolf is doing, I would say. I mean, I take him as a prime example, but he's not the only one doing it, and so it's nothing against his strats or anything, but he is the prime example. That's why he's the current standard. That's why I mentioned him. And I will probably mention him one or twice again. Like I said, turn around earlier, jump earlier around this bone pile, and then you just take the hit of this hyena, jump here to make him jump, zack zack. The advances is you cut the corner earlier, jump earlier, you earlier back at them, and as you have seen at the beginning, the left hyena, if you don't do the other method properly, the other hyena, the left one, will just walk off and everything is ruined. This will not happen with this method, so it's actually a little bit more fail safe, I will say, and gives you more consistency. This whole process is not much of a time save, but it is one. That's why I have to mention it. It's around 1/3 of a second if you do it properly, and for that it also gives you more consistency, in my opinion. It's worth a shot. There's not much more to it, so let's go to the next one, which will pretty much in the late game, to the return one. Return has developed over the time, probably the most since the Be Prepared glitch was found, because return was pretty standard, I will say, and especially SBDWolf yeah, created a bunch of optimizations and new stuff here. So I will try to show what SBDWolf is doing, because he's the prime example. He's the only one doing this strat so far on the board. That's why I have to mention him. If you look at his runs and see what he's doing, to have a better comparison to what I'm doing next. Yeah, we try to glitch kill these hyenas in the optimal way. He is doing something like, okay, let me try to recreate it. It's not easy because I'm not doing the strat he is doing. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's basically doing, glitch killing all of them. There is a pretty good optimization, I would say, which saves you, don't let me lie, half a second and more, maybe up to a second even. If it's easier, that's on you to decide, but it's the better strat. So I'm doing basically a little bit the same, but I just make the right one run. I don't wait for the death of the right one, then take care of the middle one, and then go to the left one. I just take care of the middle one, let the right follow me to the left one, and take them both out at the same time, and then you're done. That is pretty much how you do it. It's glitch, glitch, let it follow you, glitch. Sometimes it can happen that the hyena that is chasing you is very far behind. What you can do is then just wait a little bit and then time your jump to swipe them both. It's not very complicated in general, so there's not a lot going on. If you already understood how glitch kill's working, and if you could recreate what is Wolf doing in his runs, then you will have an easier time to get this one done. It's obviously a very advanced strat, so this is not for beginners or anyone who is not trying to get a really lowish 12ish time, or even with sub 12. Otherwise I would just say go with the safest strat maybe, which is basically, if I remember correct, no, it's not, okay. No, the safe strat is, yeah, I remember. Take this out, stay here, let the others come. I know it's okay. Okay, you have to jump over that one. I was mixing it up with the Genesis version. That happens sometimes. But yeah, again. So here it's a little bit late on the chasing. You just delay your jump, hesitate a little bit, time it accordingly, and they're both out. There's not much more to say about it, so let's continue to the next one to make this video not longer as it needs to be. And the next one is maybe the most important one, and already happens in the next room after this one. So again, I show you, this is the, and then you take this out, or with the swipe jumps and whatever, and then you advance. This is the room how it's usually done. As you can see, I'm not very good at it. The safe method would be this. We're obviously not doing that. If you, not at least if you aim for a very low 12ish time, or sub 12 even. And here's a strat I was doing after I rewatched the task, because the task is doing it, and I thought, hey, I think we can do that one RTA. It's fairly doable actually. It's not the hardest trick in the game. You do the double glitch kill here. Basically, you come into the room and you can swipe kill them, as you can do with every hyena in the game. But you try to aim for both at the same time. Let me try like this. Perfect outcome. Saves you 1.5 seconds approximately, something around that. 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, depends, maybe more. It depends on how good you are in this level otherwise, with other methods, obviously. Compared to the optimal strat before. Now this would be considered the optimal best strat, I would say. And yeah, this one is a little bit tricky to aim for. It's actually okay. Let me take them both out. Let me clear the room real quick. So you want to aim. You see the little corner here of this upper platform, this nose notch, whatever English. You don't want to aim for that. You want to aim a little bit more into it, right where Simba's nose is, on that. Okay, that's not there. There. Let me pause it here. There's the spot you want to aim. On the X. On the X-axis. Important is also to be aware of the Y-axis, because height matters. If you swipe too high, you only will get the hyena on top. If you swipe way too late, you will only get the hyena on the right. So you want to swipe around when you, a little bit before you would hit the platform. Just stand on it, if Simba could stand on it from here on. So around here, I would say. A little bit earlier, because now I don't get the swipe in. But for that reason, I included the visual for my controls, so you can slow down the video, stream advance it, especially on YouTube, and see when I actually hit the button, and to see where I do the swipe and the position of it. And you soon will start getting a feel for it. I'm not super consistent at the trick yet, because I started to implement it just shortly ago, so I'm not super well trained, I would say. Also, it's truly precise. The good thing about it is there are good plan Bs for it, so you can save them if you mess it up, like what I did. If you don't get both, what you can do is, if you get one, come on, if you get one, yeah, you just proceed like both glitch kill them, and you will save 0.3 to the optimal strat before. Like if you do the swipe kills, the standing swipe kills, that loses you third of a second, half a second. So it's not big of a time loss. When you think about that, you can save half a second. What I do when I enter this room is I will use the first hyena as a little stopper, bouncer. Not sure what the right word is here, but I basically ram into it to shorten my jump, to give me more control, to give me more time and control over Simba, if that makes sense. Because if I enter the room, I have this jump, I have the long jump, I think, and what I do is to bounce a little bit into it, and then it gives me a better time. Me personally, at least, to aim for the spot. Just figure out what works best for you, I suppose. There is no right or definite right way to do it. The important thing is that you hit the spot, the sweet spot, and glitch kill them, and that will save you a bunch of time. And is, I will consider, one of the safer strats, even though it's one of the harder strats. But if you mess it up, you're not bound to lose the whole run. It can happen still. Nothing is 100% safe, but yeah. One more time, bounce, bam, and yeah, that's it. And then you proceed to the next room. You can also glitch kill this one, like the task does. It's not recommended RTA, I would say. I think it's not worth the sweat because it's hard to exercise, that it saves you really time. So just go with the normal one. I would do the swipe jumps if you have a hard time with these rhythmic swipes. Then then go for the glitch kills. If you have an easier time glitch killing them, do it. You're just bound to lose frames, especially on the next one. If you have a hard time with this, like I did for a long time, just do the glitch kill on them. And the last one will, like I said, make your life easier, in my opinion. Can I please? The normal scar fight, or the scar fight as we do it, is goes like this. And away. I tried several methods with glitch killing him and blah and blah, and it's possible to glitch kill him. It's just not really feasible RTA. Firstly, because it's super hard to glitch him properly out up there, and secondly, it takes more time because he has to move towards you or towards the edge. That's the main problem about glitch killing him there. But what you can do is we have this nice little move, which we usually use to throw him or throw cheaters in Be Prepared and Destiny. And you can use it on him too, which will save you over half a second in total. And I think it makes your life easier because you only have to jump on him twice and not 4 times. So less opportunities to mess something up. And how it goes is basically you start like normal, hold left, then press, let it come near you, press left, and then do the rest. You do this motion and then he's exhausted. Why is it quicker? Because this animation is far quicker than the whole pouncing process, and that 2 times. Even though he has come towards the edge, still it's still faster. So and how it goes is you pounce on him, and if I now hold left the whole time, Simba will land on him again, and he gets into a glitch state still. It's basically an easy start to glitch state, but not completely because you don't do it with a swipe or anyway. But we basically replace the jump swipe with the standing swipe, and it is enough time and damage that it counts as a whole second round of damage you need for him. So just hold left and you land on him again, and you will see he will duck down and shakes his head like in the glitch state you know from the Scar Fight 1 and 2. Okay, very bad example. It works if you land probably on him, but as you have seen, he starts like this, and then yeah, you hold left until you see he's shaking his head, then you press the button. Very important note, if you do it the second time, you have to delay your throw a little bit. So first time, let me do so you do it, and then don't immediately try to throw him, because he is still in I take damage state, which means I'm not defeated yet. You have to wait for first signs of him being exhausted. Otherwise, he will come at you. I try to show it. Yeah. Or he will just get up on you and Zimba tries to push him away because he's trying to attack. You have to wait for clear signs of this. And then you can do that. So, like this. So, and I immediately try and it will not work. So what you do is blah 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 blah. No, wait, and then it's just a short hesitation. It's important I mention that, so A, you are aware of this, and B, you try to implement it as soon as possible, especially if you already developed some muscle memory for this section. This can trick you in being still too quick, so you have to change this a little bit, and then it's super easy. And I think it's an easier method than the one before, because like I said, you don't have to jump on him 4 times, but just 2 times. Less opportunities to completely fail or to mess something up, and it's quicker. So what's not to like about it, right? So these were the updated feasible strats, I would say. There are 1, 2, 3 really minor ones that saves you frames, but are also translated from the TARs and not worth doing, in my opinion, so I'm not showing them. If you want to know about them, just join the Lion King Discord. I posted stuff there in the learning section of this game, and or just write me and I will show them. I'll try to help you in any kind. And yeah, that's that little update.
Everything the light touches.
Hope it helps you. Hope you have much fun with the run, and that someone will come and enjoy the game as long as I do. And yeah, that's me. I'm out. Little update. Have a good one. Good luck and have fun with your runs. Goodbye then. And shout out to the Lion King community, and also especially to SBDWolf and for his very long and detailed tutorial he did, and also Stricker, also a fantastic tutorial he did in the written form, which I like. So yeah, goodbye then.